As someone who grew up with a disability, I was given a tremendous amount of privilege. I was raised by parents who didn't live in fear, who always encouraged me to pursue my goals, pursue my education, pursue ambitions, settle for nothing less.
My parents didn't set any limits, as I was growing up as to what I might succeed in life. There was never a time, I think, in any of my parents' minds that they thought that I might not go to college or have a full-time job or get to do exactly what I wanted or have, a big career.
My grandparents were my biggest fans, the people that I will look up to for the rest of my life. They actually called me the snake for a really long time because I couldn't crawl, because I had such tight legs that they wouldn't separate. So my grandfather made me like a little board on wheels, and that's how I got around. I would lay across the board, and so I would go around the house like that.
I think my parents did a really good job of making sure that I knew that my voice could be heard. They asked my opinion on things a lot. They gave me lots of choices, even like really small choices, like, what do you want to drink for dinner?
I'd say there were some times when I wish that my parents gave me more opportunities to fail or make mistakes. My dad and my stepdad used to always say, like, we're raising a senator. And I guess at the time I thought that was fun, but at the same time I feel like I've always had this really high expectation for myself, which is not always constructive, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you just need to be able to feel comfortable with where you are and what you're able to do.
I want them to know that sometimes it's hard for me because it feels like with always having another person around me, it can be hard to make my own decisions. So sometimes I get frustrated, but it doesn't mean that like I'm afraid to be my own person. It just means I'm struggling to figure out what that means when there's, 3 other people always everywhere.
I wish my grandparents had, let me be sad sometimes. Let me not do something. Again, there was always this like, you're gonna do it. You're gonna walk. It just is. And that bar was set so high that sometimes I wanted to reach it, but there were times when I was like, I could really use a day off. I don't want to be this, super, super human, and I just want to have it be what it is and have that be okay and not have to conquer, not to see everything as an obstacle that you have to do. Sometimes you want to lay in bed and you just want to be like, I'm not going to do it today. I wish they, had a little more foresight for the future and didn't just always go with the doctors. I know they had my best interest in mind, but I just wish they would have listened, because I now know as an adult that I know my body. And if I don't want to have a surgery, I don't need to have one.
I would say that one of my biggest challenges in living with a disability is learning to ask for help and to feel comfortable asking for help, and also feeling more comfortable with asking for help with more intimate needs as I get older and my disability progresses.
As far as what I wish they had done differently, maybe I'd wish they'd taken a little time for themselves. When my brother and I were teenagers, they would work their full-time jobs and then drive us to God knows what all extracurricular activities.
I wish they knew that I know how much they have to do in order to keep me where I am and doing all the busy things that I am, and then I know that, and then I daydream about a life where there isn't so many things to juggle and there aren't so many rules and regulations that adults with disabilities have to live under financially and, service-wise.
What I want my parents to know about me is that I'm okay thanks to them. That they could have gone in so many different directions. They could have gone in the very outdated direction of running away. They could have gotten angry. They could have been bitter. They could have done all of these things, and instead they chose to be open-hearted and generous. And they taught me to be strong, and they taught me to be open-hearted, and I'm okay because of them.
My parents, they did good. My grandparents, they did good. My aunts, my uncles, they did good. Everybody did good, even when they didn't know what to do. I'm a survivor, and you did that.